So today in class we learn chapter 8, which will be busy, which... Oh, I didn't start recording. Imagine if I went through the chapter. Hi, my name is Katie, and I am the driver of the session, and I am here with Pamela, who is my navigator for the session. So today in class we learn chapter 8, and basically in chapter 8 we learned how to create functions and use them for Python. So I have done a few activities which I will be displaying for you guys and explaining how it will work and run through the terminal. So as we can read 8.1 message, write a function called display message that prints one sentence telling everyone what you are learning about in this chapter. Call the function and make sure the message displays correctly. Okay, so we go over to 8.1. Image was uncommented. Okay. So in 8.1, the code defines the function display message and it prints a message when it's called inside the function. So the message over here, it's it stores the text I'm learning to store code in functions, and then the print message will give us the output. So display message will print the entire message you want to see in the terminal. So when I run it, we will see it over here. I am learning to store code in functions. Okay. And then let me just uncomment this. Uncomment this. Okay, and then 8.2, favorite book. Write a function called favorite book that accepts one parameter title. The function should print a message such as one of my favorite books is Alice in Wonderland. Call the function, making sure to include a book title as an argument in the function call. Okay, so as we can see, the code defines the function favorite book title, and that takes the book title as an argument and then prints the message saying it's one of our favorite books. So when we call favorite books, the abstract while uh, over here, basically it will print the abstract while is one of my favorite books. So let's just run that in the terminal. The abstract wild is one of my favorite books. Okay. Sorry, I'm commenting that one also. So that is basically 8.2. Okay, and then we're moving on to 8.5. 8.5. Okay. So in 8.5 studies, write a function called describe city that accepts the name of a city and its country. The function should print a simple sentence such as Reykjavik is in Iceland. Give a parameter for the country, a default value. Call your function for three different cities, at least one of which is not in the default country. So in 8.5, I actually did my own city and country. So in the code, we have a function. In the code, we have a function, describe city, which defines what we want in the terminal, and then it will print a message saying the city is in a country. If the country isn't provided, it defaults to the United States when we call describe city New York City, describe city California, and describe city Las Vegas. And it prints so New York City is in the United States, California is in the United States, and Las Vegas is in the United States. So when I print that out in the terminal, we will see that. over here. Okay, and then moving on to the 8.6. So in 8.6, city names. Write a function called city country that takes in the name of a city and its country. The function should return a string formatted like the Santiago child. Call your function with at least three city country pairs and print the values that are returned. Okay, so so our code is a function that takes two parameters, city and country. The function formats these names with the first letter capitalized using the title method and returns the formatted string. So we've got define city name, city country, return, city title, and country title. So this part defines the function and specifies what it should do in return. A formatted string combining the city and country names, basically. And then over here by city equals over basically this line of code by Johannesburg, South Africa. Each function call passes specific city and country names as arguments. The function processes these names and returns a formatted string. And then lastly, we've got print result, and then the result for each function is stored in the variable city, and then it will be printed just for Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Tokyo. So when I run it in a terminal, it should print over here. Then we've got 8.12. Sandwiches. Write a function that accepts a list of items a person wants on a sandwich. The function should have one parameter that calls as many items as the function call provides, and it should print a summary of sandwich that is being ordered. Call the function three times using different number of arguments each time. Okay, so in 8.12, items over here allows the function. So basically, item allows the function to accept any number of arguments. The function prints a message saying it will make a sandwich, and then it iterates through the items and then prints each one being added to the sandwich. And then over here, we've got our function calls, and basically, each call passes different ingredients to the function. The function prints a message for each ingredient and a final message when the sandwiches are ready. So let's run it in a terminal. As we can see, I'll make you a great sandwich, adding turkey to your sandwich, adding apple slices to your sandwich, adding honey mustard to your sandwich. Your sandwich is ready, and it does it for the other one as well. And that is it for functions in chapter 8. Thank you for watching.